Hey, Rob. So super excited that we're kicking off our project to work on porting the game to PlayStation 5 as our first target platform. We have to do it the hard way. Per our conversation, I basically created a prototype tests project. So one of the things we can do, and we'll get it all into source control, of course. But for you, what I'll do is I'll pack up the game directory. So I'll just take you through that real quick, and I'll send that over to you. So let's see here. So basically, if you take a look in your relative path to Bulo Studio, and then there's a games folder, and in that games folder, what you'll need to do is you're going to copy the context. Well, you're going to create the same project name. So in this case, it is, let's take a look here. It's port prototype tests. So, and then I'll pack these all up for you. So this is all the files that are created. I already created the name of the project. And so you'll copy all of these assets. There's not many, these assets into basically the game directory. After you've created your game directory name, I think what you need to do is you actually have to come in and you want to go to load or create game. You want to go to create new game. And then you're going to want to name it basically the same thing, which is what we just covered, right? So the port prototype tests. And then from there, import assets, none. We don't need any other packages. And then what you would do here is then you would click OK. You're going to make it a horizontal game, and then from there, everything else is configurable. So once you've done that, you should be able to then just be able to copy over the files, and then that will give you your first level. And then what you'll want to do is after you've loaded the SHMUP creator editor, you want to come back over to load or create level once you're into the project. And then there's a level in here called player level. And that is what we're looking at right now. Okay, cool. So now that we've got that there, here is the player level. Apologies for the silly background bits in terms of scrolling. So yeah, so this is the player character and the project orientation. So it's just the player sprite. I added the K button, basically does shooting. So it's just there. A lot of the stuff is just right out of the box. And that is pretty much it. So this is the same speeds that are in technically, I guess they're in Interstellar 2, so I should probably update those to 1, but it's the main setup. So if you click here, let's take a look. So by default, you're here. There's a couple things that you probably want to know. So one is there's level properties. And in level properties, if you go to the main setting here, basically there's the parallax scroller. And the parallax scroller is essentially, you can change these to space stars. I just want to be able to see what each of the scrolling elements would look like. There they have the speeds. Nothing too crazy there, but it's one of those things like we're not going to do the background parallaxer yet, but we will need to, right? So, and then basically there's the player character, and I've gone through and you can take a look at all the settings. They should all be translated over. So, and I think that is it. So short and sweet. Per our conversation, one of the first things to do is just to get the renderer going and the input. So WASD right now is what that is. Does work the PlayStation 5 controller right out of the box as well, and Xbox. Anything that is there's like 1,300 controllers that are supported. So I think that gives us a first. So I'll get this over into Dropbox for you, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, this is super exciting. All right, talk to you next time.